Hi, I'm Mike from Kiniski Manufacturing, and this is Dave Wilcox. Today we're going to do a video. We're going to show you how to install our slider kits on a pad. So we have two different options. They both come in black and white. You can get them in our basic slider kit, which is the 1/4 inch flat plastic, or you can get the raised bump sliders, our speed sliders that slide a lot better on the concrete surface, gives you a true feeling like you're playing on ice. So we're going to show you step by step how to go through. We'll bust this kit open, so just like you're doing it at home, we're going to go through and show you all the tools that you need to do it and step-by-step instructions, and that way you'll be able to install it yourself. So just so you know what you get in the kit, we're going to have pictures online. You get adequate plastics to cover the whole inside of your pad. We also include in our kit a couple extra screws in case you lose one or drop one. And we also give you the toe sliders included in our kit that'll go on the toe trim that will show you how to install those as well. So to get this all done today, you need a Robertson, a Phillips, Crazy Glue, a marker to be able to mark, and a knife to be able to cut the pad open, because you are actually going to have to cut the pad open. So, and then we recommend, if you are going to use a drill, to use it on the slow, like the lowest setting, so that way you don't burn through the plastics. And if you don't feel confident that you are going to pop the screw through the plastic, you can actually use a screwdriver. You can start it with the drill and then finish it off with the screwdriver. So we'll go through and we will show you how to do that. So we open the kit up, put it out on the table so you can see. You get 2 knee plastics for your inner knee landing. We give you 8 of the smaller plastics for the knees and for the calf protectors. You'll notice that 4 of them have 2 raised bumps, 4 of them have a single raised bump. And then we got the toe sliders in here for the toe sliders to go over the toe trim, your 2 inner pieces for your boots, and then you got a push stick to be able to push your inserts in. You get all your plastic inserts, and then you have 2 separate screws. So this is the important thing with the screws. The screws that come in this bag are going to be the ones to install your whole kit for the sliders. The secondary bag of screws, these are plastic locking screws. These are going to be used when we show you how to install the toe sliders. These will actually go through and install the toe sliders on the toe trim.
First thing you're going to want to do when you take your plastic parts out of the bag is you're going to want to pre-mark where you're going to want all the screws to go. So it's just a matter of taking your plastic piece, putting it where you'd like it on the pad, and it's all up to your discretion whereabouts you'd like to have it, if you want to have it closer up to the brake or further away. Now you've got your guide holes for where your plastic or your screws will be attached to the pad. This is how we chose to lay up our sliders on this pad here, but like we had mentioned before, you can arrange them in a pattern that you feel would work best for you. For the next part of the installation, what we have to do now is we're actually going to have to put a cut in the pad. And what we like to do is we'd like to do a cut in the pad following the length of the plastic so it hides it underneath.
So when you make that incision, you're going to want to line your plastics up over top of the dots, and then you can just use something to mark it with, just so you can get your cut in the center, and that way it's going to be hidden perfectly under the plastic once it's done. And you want to make this cut big enough, just big enough to get the circles in. And note too that we do use circles inserts. We don't use square ones. We found from experience using square ones that if they're not installed correctly, the sharp points could actually cut through the GenPro of the pad and cause damage to the pad once it's in. So we use round ones. So we'll show you here. You're going to cut this pad open. And then once you get it cut open, you're going to use the push stick and the little plastic inserts and move them down to where you want them to go.
So after the pad is cut, insert the plastic, and with the push stick that's in your kit, move it down to your marking. Once it's underneath your black hole, Grab another one and repeat the process for as many of the holes as you have. After you have your plastic inserts, what we like to do is add just a little bit of crazy glue to the hole. Just so it bonds back together again. After the hole is closed, we put the slider in place. Slowly insert the screw until you feel it grab. Then you're done. You don't want to over torque it because you'll rip the plastic underneath.
Alright, so after you lay out the kit on the pad the way you want it, and you have all your screws in, next will come your toe hole sliders. So what you're going to do with the toe sliders is you're going to go over your trim, like so, and you get 8 of these in a package. So 4 will be for one leg, 4 will be for the other leg. So we're choosing to put 3 over the trim, so we're going to put 1 here, we're going to put 1 here, we're going to put 1 down closer to the strap, and then our 4th one we're going to put onto the cap protector to help protect the cap protector as well. If your cap protector doesn't come down as far, then you can choose to put 4 across your toe trim. So to insert these, we'll show you how to put those on the pad now. And these are the secondary bag of screws that come with the kit. So what you're going to do is take one of your extra screws to start with, and when you have one of your extra screws, you're going to put it through. We'll show you how to do that next.
To start off doing the toe sliders, like Mike said, we want to use the screw with the sharp tip on it for a pre-drill. Back the screw out. This is where you'll have to switch bits or switch screwdrivers. Your bag of screws, it has a flat end on it going through the pre-drilled hole. To the back side. And you have to pinch the back side so the pre-drilled hole lines up with the screw and it grabs. Tighten it so the screw comes through to the other side. Back up your drill, bring it back until that screw is flush. And your toe slider is installed.
So we now have the toe trim kit installed. One thing we forgot to mention is that the kit does come with an instructional sheet too to give you written step-by-step. So you can also watch this video, or you can just go off the instructions that come in the kit. Once you've got it all completely installed, you can see that your contact points, your plastic touches everywhere first, that you got it all, you can test it, and then obviously it slides just like you're on ice. So with this kit, this one's our speed slider kit, so it is going to slide a little bit better than the thicker plastic one-piece kit, the basic kit. And that's our install video on how to put it all on yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like our page. There's a subscribe button down over here on the bottom corner. Make sure you follow us if you're not following us, and stay tuned for a whole lot more videos to come in the future.